because I want to make sure we cut down on all the haters real quick. So we have haters, of course. First things first, my name is Kenneth. My company is Black Series Edition LLC with Imperial Gunmetal Crystal Edge Technology screen coming soon. So what's the difference when it comes to the Black Series Edition screen paint versus the TV technology? Well, there's a lot of things different, but I'm going to show you one thing for right now. This technology produces an insane white level, and I mean an insane white level. Now, as I showed you before, the diamond technology, like I said, very good, produces a very high white level. Our Black Series can keep up with it, but this technology is a little different. So what's the difference? So you know the scrap screen we painted yesterday? This is a piece from the scrap screen right here. This is our technology right here. Let me show you the difference between the two. We have to do all this. Anytime we're doing these demonstrations, this is one of the things we have to do. So let me show you. It's not going to be like a hiccup or none of that nonsense, because if we do that, that means there's no point in developing the screen because they're too close together. So I'm going to show you. Let me see. I put this thing up. I never do. We'll show you. Go. So I'm going to come over here. This is from our scrap screen we have on the floor. This is our technology we have. Show you the difference between the two. This is Black Series right here, and this is the new technology. Excuse me, Taco, but appreciate you not going to trip. I can trip over and get myself killed. You see that right there? Yeah, that technology we have, the new TV technology, generates an insane white level. So that's the difference between the two. See, the thing about when it comes to black technology, all black technology produces insane contrast level. The most important thing when it comes to a black screen, it's white levels. Without that white level, that screen has no ability to be able to maintain those beautiful white levels that it's designed to do. The Black Series technology we developed has the ability to take on gunmetal technology, produce amazing white levels. It's been on site on every place we stuck it at, it performed perfectly. But the new one is actually more advanced. It produces a much higher white level, and it has a much darker coating. It's only at 60%. When it reaches 100, it'll be way beyond that technology you see right there. That's the difference. There's no hiccup line here. We don't do hiccup lines where you have this little slight blend. We don't do that crap. No, that technology produces an insane white level. That's what we're pushing toward. We're pushing toward technology that produces a 100% black that can push an equal white level. That's the road we're traveling on. That's what the Omega is going to be designed to do. It'll be ultra black, but its white levels will be absolutely outstanding. So there you go. For you haters out there, or for people who just want to know what's the difference between the Black Series and the FLE technology we're working on, it produces much higher white levels. There you go. All right, well, hope you enjoyed that short demonstration right there. This one on screen. The whole purpose, when you develop black technology, you want ultra white levels. That technology has amazing white levels. I can put that technology against anything, and it'll do exactly what it's designed to do. That's a screen you just saw yesterday, but that's an advanced version, way more advanced. It pulls a much higher white levels. That is the key area. Gray screens, the key is contrast, not white levels. If I want a white level screen, I just go pick up a white screen. A gray screen does not have to prove its white level. It has to prove its contrast, has to prove its color, has to prove its ambient light projection capabilities. That's what gray screens have to do. Someone comes up there and tells you, hey, I got a gray screen, it produces high white levels, big deal. What about the rest? The whole purpose of why the gray screen was developed when it first came out had nothing to do with white levels. You people who have come up with this white level nonsense, you got it backwards. You haven't been around long enough to know the whole purpose of the gray screen. You don't even know what you developed. What is the purpose of the gray screen? It's not the white level. Purpose of gray screen is color and contrast, and the ability to be able to produce somewhat in a fully lit environment. That's the whole purpose of it. Because before the gray screen existed, there was the white screen. Been around since the silent eras of the 1920s. You got to know your history before you can know your future. So the whole purpose of the gray screen was to develop something better than the white screen. Something with better contrast, better color, and better way of absorbing light. That's what it was designed for. Not for white levels. Why would you need white levels when you have a white screen already out there? That was the purpose of it. You guys come and go, oh, it's about the white levels. No, you're backwards. It's not about the white levels. It's about being able to produce better contrast. That's why those gray screens started getting darker, because they were trying to produce better contrast levels. But the problem was they couldn't maintain a better white level, and the screen was failing, was coming up too dark and too dirty. That stuff has already been tried before. Way before you gentlemen even were even thought of on YouTube. People have done this for years. It's nothing new. You're not doing anything special. But now, the ultimate, it comes down to one thing. Color, contrast, that's what it comes down to. The darker the screen. People want ultra black levels. That's what they want. But again, ultra black levels, remember, you're going to go through a sacrifice line that you have to go through, because your white levels will start to drop. That technology is different. All our technology has the ability to produce higher white levels because it's all tested. That technology right there is the one we just asked the gentleman to send us down black paint to put it against, and he refused to send it down. Because that technology can beat any black paint you put against it, because it's tested and it's designed to do so. The new stuff, that stuff is a freaking nightmare. That stuff can wipe an entire Home Depot product line with no problem whatsoever. You think about that for a minute. If the Black Series technology we have sitting across the screen right now can knock out a majority of black paints, and we offer someone to send it down to us and they were afraid to, what do you think that technology sitting behind it can do? Yeah, there you go. And it's at 60%. At 100, it'll knock everything out of the way with no problem whatsoever. What it's designed to do. Told you, God's technology is a beast. That's the difference. It's more advanced technology. So, yeah, there you go. We had the screen at 20%. We have demonstrations already on the website of this product on black versus black already at 20%, and it wipes everything clean with no problem. So yes, it produces a much higher white level than the Black Series edition. It's a more advanced technology. This is going to be in a rare screen to get your hands on. That's why I say if you get one, you're lucky. If you don't, then you just have to keep trying. Till then, our Black Series edition is nothing to laugh at, because that technology wipes everything out. Like I said, we challenged someone to send us down black paint and put it against that screen. We literally had to make like 8 or 9 requests, send them certified letters, and they still didn't send it down to us. So they already know the deal. Now, if they're still around, which they probably won't be, and they try to challenge this technology, we'll buy your entire product line and watch you put money back in our accounts. I guarantee you don't want the embarrassment of it. Anybody wants to sit there and talk trash about their products? We haven't prosecuted you yet for something stupid. I'll buy your entire product line and I'll wipe the entire product line live with this technology with no problem. Or you can put my money back in my account. This is how we're going to do it. People that just want to talk too much trash, we just embarrass you. This is not a technology to play around with. None of our technologies to play around with. So you can see we didn't have no slight little hiccup, little bump. Or no, you just see a difference, definitely. Produces an insane high contrast level. Sorry, white level. It just produces contrast too. Just wanted to shut it off real quick because somebody came in and said, well, there's no difference. But you know who that was. There's no we're not you at the end of the day. We test our stuff. Our stuff works. Our stuff physically works. I don't know about your stuff, but our stuff works. Let me see. Let me hear something new. Now, I told you before, if we take, I can figure out where I put it at. I know we got it around here somewhere. Always lose that thing. Let's see if I can figure out what I did with it. She has it around here somewhere. Constantly using the pen. Can't wait to get this place organized while we on it. See where we could have stuck it at. Not me. I don't know. I told you I put things in the weirdest places, man. All right, here we go. So, as you did in the demonstration, where we take a black cloth and we stick it against the Black Series Edition. Black cloth becomes extremely dark because the Black Series Edition produces an amazing white level. This technology is a bump up. So, our black t-shirt. Yeah, you see how dark that t-shirt looks? Technology doesn't match any fabric. That stuff right there. You thought the Black Series Edition was brutal on our black versus black. That stuff is a nightmare. That's why we sat there and said, I can wipe out Home Depot's entire product line of black paints. Easily. Now, like I said, you watch the same demonstration with the Black Series. Makes that look dark. Produces an amazing white level. But we put the Black Series against FLE TV technology, it makes the Black Series look dark. Yeah. And the Black Series is so much of a threat. We can use this as braggers now. We offered someone, biggest troll we got on YouTube, to send us down black paint. 8 attempts. 2 certified letters. Even sent stuff to his email. No response at all whatsoever. Because he knows the deal at the end of the day. People, we don't have time to play games. We're building the future. We don't have time for that, you know? I deal with what I have to deal with at the end of the day. I out people for the dumb stuff that they do. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm running a company. And you're in a company, you're at war 24/7 against everything around you. You have to be to hold your own. I can have 10, 20, 30,000 people against me. We will still stand with no problem. We can back our technology. So if you can't go against a Black Series, what makes you think you can touch us in 2024? There you go. So that is our difference right there. Here we go. Black Series. It's a scrap screen we painted. I gotta go around this way. So, question is, to you people out here who think you can compete with our technology, when that screen reaches 100, are you ready to go against that monster? We'll lay you to waste with no problem. I'm not joking with you. Any certified screen, anything, any screen. That's why we sat there and made that challenge. I sat there and made that challenge when I said I challenge all projection screens and TVs in 2024. We weren't joking about that. But we didn't show you what that screen is actually designed to do. You don't even know half of what that technology is engineered to do. And for the customers, ooh, man, this is why you're going to want to upgrade to our new technology. This is why it's going to be a must to have this technology. And this is a limited, rare edition. We make very little of these. So, when we open up that special shopping cart with that Black Series in it, I don't know how many gallons, we're probably going to put 1 or 2. Anyone who obtains one of those gallons gets that technology for free. For those of you thinking that you're going to be able to get your hands on it, yeah, good luck. You got a better chance of getting your hands on a PS5 at launch to get one of these things. We want it to be a rare screen. We want people who get these things to have serious bragging rights to have one. It'll be an honor to have one of these screens and to be able to obtain one of them. And even with the distributors asking us to pump out more because the demand's going to be high on it and they know it, we're not going to do it. It's all about the bragging rights. That's what it comes down to. It doesn't make a difference how much money you have. You just have to have perfect timing to get one. Can't reserve, nothing. Any distributors caught reserving screens for customers will pull their contract or there'll be a violation. We're going to put that in the contract. There'll be a serious violation if they're caught doing it. And you get a little certificate that says, thank you, congratulations, thank you for purchasing our products. You're one of the very rare that have obtained this technology. Now, later on, we'll make other stuff, like I said, it'll be crazy advanced. This is going to be the more insane stuff. Even our low-end screens, our gunmetals we consider to be white screens. That's what the gunmetal sort is, a white screen to us. But even that's more high-tech. Yeah, it's crazy, ain't it? Whew. Figuring out that my screen moved. I think it's glass, you know that, right? We're going to have another one done on plexiglass. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a portrait and plexi, because I want to do this whole freaking waterfall. I'm actually doing a real waterfall in here. It's pretty cool, like this whole standing waterfall thing. I want something like this on my meditation wall. And what better way to have that wallpaper screen showing some kind of vortex or something beautiful in the background? That'd be sick. So, the naysayers would always say to you at the end of the day, never worry about what you can see, worry about what you can't see. That's what you should worry about. You don't even know the full potential of this technology. Yeah, it's a big difference between this and Black Series Edition. The whole purpose of Black technology, you want to develop the ultimate black screen, but you have to have an amazing white level attached to it. Because that's one of the down points people say about black screens. They don't generate high enough white levels. Well, we could take the same Black Series. I could take the same t-shirt, stick it across that, and put a snowstorm on it, and that screen would generate a higher white level than a black t-shirt, paint, or anything else we throw at it. Stick that against this technology makes that screen look like the t-shirt. Yeah, mind-blowing, isn't it? God is amazing, isn't he? God is absolutely incredible. OLED demonstrations. What do we get? Oh, not that. Contrast demonstrations. Now, just to add real quick, the black level that you're seeing on this technology, remember, screen's at 60%. So the black level is going to be much darker than this. This is the beginning stage of the black levels we're doing some experimenting on developing a screen that's super ultra black. I want this thing to look like a black hole on your wall when we get done with it. And then the white levels are going to be much higher than this. That's a level 4 heightener. It's going to be way beyond that. So to produce a much, much higher white level. We got to compete with an OLED TV, so we have to come up with something really, really good. But yeah, that's the difference. I'm not afraid to show that. You're not supposed to match. We watch demonstrations against people who have these screen paint products, and y'all stuff is matching and blending. No, it's not supposed to do that at all, period. You have to show a difference between one over the other. Why am I going to upgrade to this newer technology? What is different about it? You have to show that. Ain't that right, Taco? Wow. Wow is definitely right. Wow. I gotta go buy me a 1,000 lumen projector because I can't find no faith on the back. I'm doing unboxing. Another one. I should be coming for like $50. Oh, I figured out the projector we're going to be using for the whatchamacallit, for the tiny homes. I'm still working on. I'm on a tiny home community, so I'm going to be sending over some stuff to them. But anyway, yeah, we're going to be sending them over a free sample of that setup. We got a screen we're going to be working on pretty soon. We found the perfect projector for it too. And no, we do not need 4K or none of that. We don't need it. We can run it off at 720p, which we're doing right now. It looks crazy, insane. So I like the Optima. Optima, we had one in here. Taco's projector, a little small one. Not a lot of weight to it. 3,000 lumens, perfect amount of light source, which we're not going to need all that, but still, it's good. Better than that 400 or 500. Yeah. On top of that, so anyway, yeah, that's what I'm going with. And it has an HDMI. The other one didn't have one. So this is perfect. It's a perfect projector for the setup. And on top of that, the projector is something like $89. With a wholesale license, I can get stacks of these things. So we're going to design a special screen paint for this tiny projection setup. And the good thing about it is projector is powerful enough to run off of technology. It'll work perfectly. We can run it for an inside setup for tiny homes and then outside. So I think the minimum screen I would probably go for a tiny home outside would be 100 inches. Having fun with the technology. I'm having ball here, people. You have to understand. I love this. Let's go places that gray screens can't go. Like a fireworks display. Boom! It's a whole different application of technology. But anyway, like I said, we want to keep the screens under the 5,000 mark. So I don't want anything over 5,000, which means that we want the 120s under 5,000. The biggest screen we got is 138 at 235.1 under 5,000. And then we have the other screen, we already announced the price of that, which is $1,700 for 106 inch. Keep in mind, 106 inch wallpaper, there's 3 aspect ratios. There's 235.1, I had them here. There are 4x8. So 4x8 gives you a 235.1 setting on that thing automatically because of the length of it. We already found a company. We're going to keep it at the 100 inch screens only, but we did find a company that contacted us that has a surface just like the surface we were using in the other one, but they have much bigger customized surfaces. So we're going to keep it at a certain size. Keep in mind, we got to ship these things over to the United States for free. And it's going to come in it's going to come in a hard case. So that way, we're dropping, it's going to drop on our damage or anything, but we're going to have it super fragile. And you'll see our company's logo sitting right on the side of it. Woohoo! Sony. Easy, 1, 2, 3.
You couldn't be happier with a whole nice uniform from inside to out. We had 100
You know, a bank offered to give me a loan for this thing. I'm not taking any loans out. I'm not doing this with my own money. What? So I can owe them? Oh, heck no. I'm not doing that crap. Well, they're going to make their money back. That's no problem. I ain't taking no loans out of no bank. We're not doing that. Bam. 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 I got to say something real quick. Will this stick to the wall over here? Taco Denario? You live in a stereo, Taco Denario? Yes, you do. Yes, you do live in a stereo. How dare you? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, now you see. You don't want to be bothered, right? Okay. When it's me, I can be bothered all day, right? Okay, whatever. Joker. Yeah, we're gonna have to put in the wooden peg, so that's not gonna put that in. All right. I'm about to do the simple life pretty soon because I gotta do caulk. That's why I moved the screen. I gotta caulk this whole wall here, get that done. And then Monday the silver comes in. We start knocking this whole thing out. Get all that done. Get this place insulated. We gotta do the garage panel by panel by panel by panel. Lift all that up. Do every little panel in there. Get that done. Get up in these corners. All up in here. They gotta be done. Then we got to do this whole strip down here to get it ready for when we raise the floor. Once that's finished, we get the soundboard for this side over here so the sound doesn't push through. I'm probably going to put 2 soundboards here on this side. Sometimes the guy comes in and parks his car on this side and I can hear the motor a little bit. So I'm definitely going to put there. Putting a speaker system in the kitchen and a speaker system. We've got 3 speaker systems set up in here. Oh man, I tell you, this is the process. But I love it. I freaking love learning so much. Hey, yeah, you get away from the screen, you little rascal. Wow. But I can't believe you're gonna allow us to put our ad tech in that space. Man, that's going to get a lot of attention. Because the guy was there was like, what the freak is that? Tech? I said, yo, it's the screen. When I showed him videos, like, oh, you got to be freaking kidding me. I said, okay, look, you can get a slice of that window, but we want to advertise some of our stuff through it. Heck yeah. It's going to make its money because everybody's seeing it. It's going to want that in the window. At $3,000 and $6,000 for that unit. We'll have some other smaller ones to be a little cheaper. Oh shoot. Look at the colors on that. Is that insane or what? That is freaking sick. So everything's going to have that FLE technology, and the new paints are coming out are going to have the superior ambient light projection technology. That's new stuff coming out. Oh, man, I went down the wrong pipe. Now we're going to do, I got to figure out what panel we have. We have a panel from Diamond over there, but they never really sent me any information on what panel it is. So I have to call in and figure out what panel we have. I do know I did ask for the top of the line of panels that they had. So I got to figure out which one it is. Since everybody, I go to these forum sites and everybody's chatting about who has the best contrast, I think it's time we represent. What better thing to do is with this monster. This freaking monster. Now, as I said before, let's check out some football highlights. Get out of there. Football highlights. Wait, tackle. Weirdo. Wow.
Unforgettable.
Miss Messi, what else?
At home, you speak of quick starts and having success. They've scored over 40 points a game here at home.
Just like a TV. 720p projector, baby.
They've elected to defer, so we will see that Louisville offense first. Tony Elliott's second season leading the Virginia Cavaliers. Louisville hopes to continue living their dream the first year under Jeff Brum. Isaac Durendo takes the kick. That's the 15 to the 20, just shy of the 25-yard line.
Woo! TV is going to look amazing on this thing. Let me see what we got going on here. Let me see. Avatar. Let me see. It's funny, you look at Avatar, you always get the anime version of Avatar sometimes. They're just showing best parts.
Spots in the mud wants to kill you. My job to keep you alive. I will not succeed.
Get to the good stuff. It's not time for the good part.
Listen to me. You're not used to your avatar, buddy. This is great.
Sick, ain't it? Hulkbuster versus Hulk. Those you got ultra short, this is gonna be a treat for you. It's gonna be a treat match coming in. All your lights are on, everything. Things sitting next to a window. Yup. It's gonna look insane. Look at that. gotta cheat my projector. My projector is trash. I'm gonna cover my projector in all kinds of animation stickers. That's what I'm about to do.
You listening? That little witch is messing with your mind. You're stronger than her. You're smarter than her. You're Bruce Banner. Right. Don't mention Puny Banner.
Oh. Some of the beast. Transformer fight scenes. Look at the black levels. Gee whiz. I never get used to the black levels. I never get used to the black level technology. Just don't get used to it. I get you real close to the action. Boom. Now I know we're going to have people asking for custom orders. They're going to be asking for these for the dedicated theater rooms. This is why we're designing some other technology coming out that pretty soon it's just for dedicated theater room setups with this technology embedded into it. Let's see, Hotel Transylvania. Oh, we got something coming out strictly for the dedicated. Yeah, the gurus. We got something for y'all. Special. You're gonna like with that coming up. We'll get coming up for y'all. You're gonna love it. We plan to change everything. They got this in. They got that going in.
Just carry all that stuff around with you. Once a bar makes for DJ, always a bar makes for DJ. We're gonna use good music to defeat his evil music. Wow, trust me, I know the
Here we go. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I love Disney movies. Let me see it a little bit. I do had a chrome dome on him, did he not? Oh man, I freaking love this technology. Let me see. Classic cars, 4K demonstration, Samsung. Just butchered the daylights out of that, literally just did. Round. You really got to make that sound every time you do something. Like you grab something like round. Oh shoot! Let's do this one right here. Oh, we got the whole strip in here. Let's knock it out real quick. Woo! You know, I feel like, you know, you ever used to watch the movie Grandma's Boy, where he jumps on the Dance Revolution machine? That's how we're gonna do you guys at the end of the day. Like, I never seen this machine before. Where did we get this? I'm kind of gonna get crushed. Yeah, you're gonna get crushed. White screen, yeah, you ain't touching this. The outside technology we got coming out, woo, man, that'll make your outdoor projection screens look in full beast mode. It's gonna be unbelievable what that stuff is gonna do to your outdoor screens. It's gonna look like a plasma TV, whatever stuff does like a plasma. This stuff right here is gonna be super bright. But like I said, God's technology. Don't call it coming back. I've been here for years, rocking my face. I'm gonna knock you out. Mom said knock you out. Mom, destroy your stuff. You got nothing for us. 60%, 720p projector, white screen, dark product. Yeah. That's what I told you, man. We got to do some crazy stuff with this. The tests we're going to do have to be insane. We're going to keep the challenge going. Yeah. Oh man, it's going to be crazy. So, anybody care to challenge us? Anybody. Any projection screen company. Anybody. We call everybody out on this technology. Anybody. Are you willing to have your screen taken up on live against this technology? Whew, man. It's going to be great having an ultimate projection screen. Oh, we got to do this one. Yeah. Don't make this screen so high demand. And it's funny because people think, oh, you're going to be happy because you're going to make millions. Yeah, I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to make tons of money. But it's not about the money for me. I couldn't care less about the money. It's the ability of being able to be number one, to have the best, the most advanced projection screen on the planet, and more importantly, all that you all know that this technology comes from our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's what's more important. Who cares about the money? I got to make money anyway. I got to support the technology. I got to pay my workers at the end of the day, so I'm gonna have to make money anyway. But it's not about the money for me. It's about the ability of having the best. Of putting an end to all these freaking stereotypes that you gotta have this projector and you gotta be in this environment and blah blah blah. Put all that nonsense to rest. Because this is what confuses the customer. Customers sitting there spending hours and hours and hours looking at projector after projector after projector after projector. Got to make sure they get the color right, they get the contrast right, they have a high enough lumens. If it's going to work with ultra short though, if it's not going to work with ultra short though, can they use it outside? All that bullcrap you got to go through. This cuts through all that nonsense. Buy a 720p projector, $270, less than that, get one for $60, hit the screen with it, you're done. That's it, finished. That's how easy it is. We're going to do multiple unboxings on buying random old projectors, unbox them, and just boom, hit the screen. Unbox them, boom, hit the screen. It's supposed to be easy. You're sitting there scratching your head, going through a freaking nightmare trying to figure out what projector to get. And if you don't want to spend too much money, but you want to spend enough money, you got to go through that nonsense. Because these screens, at the end of the day, the projectors have the technology. They've had the technology since day one. The screens just never caught up. And they keep developing more advanced projectors and the same freaking screens. Tell me where the screen technology has actually honestly changed. Where did it change? Gunmetals are still gunmetals. Nothing has changed, really, to tell you the truth. People are going out and spending all this money for these projectors. You're never using any of that stuff on the projectors. You will never use it. That's like maxing out a PC to its crazy potential. There's no way in the world you're going to be using that much to begin with. What application are you freaking running that you need that much power? So you'll never get a chance to see contrast. Majority of y'all, at least out of 100, I say 90% of y'all do not see what your projector is designed to do. You just think you're seeing it, but you're not seeing it at all, period. If we could take an old relic like this and make it look like that, you paid all that money, you don't get anything with your investment or what you put into your machine. Why are you sitting in a dark environment? Especially you ultra short though projector setups. Oh my God, I don't even know where to start with you guys. You guys talk about having this TV set-top style projector, but you're in a dark environment. I don't remember ever buying a TV and going, the salesperson going, well, if you buy this, you're going to have to be in an ambient controlled environment. Now, wouldn't that be the dumbest thing you ever heard in your entire life? What the freak are you talking about? It's not a projector, this is a TV. Why am I in an ambient There you go. Then how are you going to have a projector and say it's a tabletop projection setup and you're sitting in the dark with this thing, just like a projector? So which one are you? Are you a TV or are you a projector? Which one are you? Because TVs don't sit in the dark. There you go. That's the problem. But is there anything wrong with the projector? No. The projector is designed what it's designed to do. The sad part about it is the screen can't catch up. That's the sad part. Screens have not caught up. At all. All right. Let's go with slow color changer. Before we get to that, I want to do something first. Let's go over to the white level here. So this is what I'm going to show you about too much white levels. The balance is off. Let's go to the white level first. Now, if you look at the screen, you see the white sheet of paper, and you go where the white sheet of paper is producing a higher white level than our black technology. You do not want that. You want a balance of white levels. If the balance is not there, it throws the screen off because it's uneven. So when I put it over to red, you will see the white screen produce nothing. See, some people got in their heads, for some reason, I don't know why, it didn't start with them, but other people started this nonsense, that if you had a white screen or brighter screen, the brighter the screen, the lighter the grays, you could pick up better color. No, that's not true. You just described a white screen. Except for the white screen picks up a 1% white level and you won't. So, if that's the case, that means technology being the darkest wouldn't be able to see a color correctly. If your screen is picking up too much black levels and not enough white levels and the balance is off, then you can't pick up a white level and your screen becomes saturated and dirty. So, let's change over the color. I'm going to pick up basic red. And there you go. Just like I said. The red screen, the black fabric doesn't have a white level. It doesn't have the ability to pick up a white level, and therefore it's going to come up dirty. The white screen is picking up too high of a white level, and it doesn't pick up any contrast, and therefore it can't see. The black technology, which is ours, can see both because it has a balance in there. Why do you think when I do certified screens, the first thing I ask is a white screen? That allows me to tell exactly which screens are going to fail and which screens will come close. That's why. Yep. But what if I turn out the lights? Well, the thing about it is, those you always preach about turning out the lights, that defeats the purpose of ambient light projection technology. Because if you have to turn out the lights to get your screen to work, then guess where you're going to be at all day? In your living room, sitting in the dark. But let's entertain it. There you go. Same thing. Doesn't make a difference. Now you see how the black surface maintains a little better when the lights are off. The white screen doesn't. But our technology maintains that nice brightness. That means when you turn the lights on, the white black screens have to fight even harder to maintain a high enough white level to keep their balance. This is a theory that comes from people who think black screens react that way, but they've never seen our technology. Now watch what happens. We put the lights on. Now, you notice, now the black screen, the fabric that doesn't have the ability to produce white light, has become darker because now it's dealing with the light in the environment, still trying to maintain a high enough white level. Even at 4,000 lumens, it can't generate. Yeah, I told you, when I get on camera, I'm not in there talking about no range gain or some dumb nonsense. At the end of the day, I explain it to you, I show it to you so you can understand it. Because I have years of training in this field and I know what I'm talking about. That's why when they get on camera, they don't know exactly anything they're talking about. Oh, my goodness, I swear. Range gain. Yeah, okay. Yeah! That's not going to work. Where do you come up with these theories? Range gain. Got the gain for the range and the range for that gain. It's range gain. Chasing my cat around here being goofy. Yeah, no, range gain doesn't exist. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. That's a magic paint right there. If it could do that, at the end of the day, I probably can. It's probably some of that Acme Acre paint that the Wile E. Coyote uses. We paints like the tunnels on the side of our freaking mountain, and the Wile E. Coyote just passes right through it. That's what that stuff is. You know, when he hits the wall, like, I'm like, how the freak? Yeah, it's that kind of product at the end of the day. Range gain. What is range gain? Nobody. I haven't went to a forum today. Anybody know what range gain is? Like, what the frick are you talking about? Are you high? No. It's actually on the website. I read it somewhere. That you can take the same screen, paint it with the exact same paint, and get a different range called range gain. I'm just making it up as y'all go along. Seriously, y'all need somebody to come up with y'all with a water squeeze bottle and a rolled up piece of newspaper and just smack you like, stop that! Come on, man, cut it out with that nonsense. Range gain. What's next? What we have is basically we have the atmosphere of the nucleus, and then we have the eon of the freaking plutonium, and then you put don't put a plutonium in it, and then you take these quantum physics of light with the balance of the Saturn and the moon of the nucleus, and when those two combine, it brings up this kind of a really kind of ultimate kind of combination of, really? You guys talk so much trash, you don't even understand what you're saying as you're saying it. You got to explain it and tell people. When you do a presentation, you have to be crystal clear on what you're saying. You're going like a complete idiot. And you have to back up everything you're saying it while you're doing it. Okay, we're about. My adrenaline level's to the roof. Anytime I got to do something like that, my adrenaline level goes up to the roof. Let's see. Where are we gonna go? I mean, pretty much everything. We got anything new? Anything? 8K demonstrations? Oh, we got the assault rifle. Of course, we got the assault rifle. Why not? Let me see. 4K demonstrations. Taco, have you been playing with the microphone again? How dare you? You monster, you. Let's try you again. 4K demonstrations. No, that was me, Taco. Me, all me. Raw. Let's put this on real quick while I figure out some other stuff in here. Because I'm about to do some living simple life. Bam. I gotta finish painting these square blocks on the ceiling too. I gotta get that done. Do I got a brush in here to finish this off? I know I got a roller in here. I think I'm just gonna roll these in. I'm gonna finish these off and get this done. Because I gotta get everything done before we put the floor in. We can't do any painting, nothing here. We gotta paint all the drywall, get all that set up before we put the floor in. And then when I still gotta paint anyway, yeah, I still gotta paint anyway. I'll have to basically mark off the floor. Because we're gonna wood stain the floor. But first we gotta put these heat shields under the floor. Ah, man. I tell you, this stuff in the trash, we're done with it. Mustache screen. Say goodbye to mustache screen. Alright, so I think my alarm clock is going to be going off pretty soon with my cell phone. I got to stick this thing on the charger because it's about to die. And what we're going to do is, because we'll have like, if you're able to get, we're not going to tell you when these shopping carts, this shopping cart is going to be available. But if you're able to get one of the gallons out of it, then you'll get one of these for free at 106 inch, 16.9. We're not going to say when the shopping cart's going to be there, when it's not going to be there. We're not going to tell you when. It's just going to pop up. If you're able to get one, then we'll have all your shipping information, everything is needed. We'll send you over one of those nice little contracts, those agreements. Which means if we don't follow up on getting your screen, you don't get one of those screens, you can take us to court and you can sue us. Not a problem. A man of my word. So this will guarantee you a spot on getting one of these. Because I said, those you want to wait, and keep in mind, you make sure, we're actually going to do 30. 30 of each for the entire world for that month. Once they sold out, that's it. There's no more. We don't do anymore. We don't process anymore. We shut down. We run the rest of the stuff. That's basically about it. I'm not going to say when this shopping cart is going to be available. Now, when the product is available, because we got some people that come in there and try to, we had some person one time that had to come in and try to demand the product faster. No, we don't do that. When we have a date, when we have all our paperwork back and everything's set in stone and that thing is protected, then we'll ship you out one of them. But that means you're guaranteed to get one. Because everybody else is going to figure out how to get one. You will automatically have one guaranteed. Let me see. I gotta figure out where this thing's at. Where is my charger, Taco? Back here messing around with my stuff back here, knocking my stuff over. You frisky monster, you frisky monster. I was talking to my friend about they should make a Star Wars where Darth Vader actually wins. Man, he said that would be pretty hot. I would definitely go see that. That would be freaking hot. Boy, there'd be so many people dressed up as Darth Vader. There'd be stormtroopers all over the place. It'd be crazy. Groups of stormtroopers. They should do that. That would be amazing. Have it where, you know, what would happen if Darth Vader didn't win? If he didn't die? That would be insane. What would happen? Oh, I would be curious to see that. I'd love to see that. Dream dogs. One thing I tell you, one thing, I love Darth Vader. I do. I love that. When Darth Vader picks up that lightsaber, he is no freaking joke with that thing, man. I mean, I know Yoda get it in, he do. Yoda get it in, he does. But that confidence level that he has, that's what I love about Darth Vader. It's that confidence level. When he was walking through that ship and he was wiping them out, and then he grabbed that ship and pulled it down, oh man. He's a beast, man. That's what I like the villains. I do. I like Thanos. I love freaking Thanos. Thanos had man was, man, he's a boss. Yeah, but people say, yeah, but all these villains got destroyed. Yeah, that's true and all. Still like him though. Look at that. Look at that black background. Look at the black. Now I know somebody tried to take our slogan, "Don't be afraid of the dark." Man, I'll wipe your stuff clean, man. I'll make you afraid of the dark. This is a beast. If you can't get past a black series, you definitely won't get past this nightmare. At 60%. We're at 60%. Yeah, my adrenaline is through the roof right now. I'm charged. Taco, what you gonna do, man? You gonna watch some cartoons today? We gotta make our cartoon TV. What cartoon TV? What paint we're gonna use? I don't know. Gotta make something. Ooh, we should make a color screen paint. We should make a color screen paint for a customized color screen paint for our freaking cartoon TV. Cartoon screen. They're made out of cereal boxes. I want to do a custom color. What about that? That'd be hot, wouldn't it? No, you gotta earn that spot. Definitely know that. You gotta earn that spot. That comes through time, dedication, hard work. Oh, let's do this. So y'all want to mock my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, right? You want to make a mockery of his name? All right, no problem. I know my Lord don't need defending at the end of the day. But you ain't gonna make a mockery of his work at the end of the day. I'm gonna show you what we're designed to do. I showed you with that Black series. I told you this thing was more powerful than the Black series. I wasn't joking. 60% technology. Black series has wiped out just about everything. And then for the customers, oh my goodness, I'm telling you, some of the best technology you've ever put on your projector. Ain't that right, Taco? What's the point of going out and spending money for an expensive projector? Don't even need it. We're still in 720p, people. You know that, right? We're running at 720p right now. I love my old beat-up Christie projector. It's quite beat up. Got paint splattered all over it. It's an old beat-up machine. You get these for like $200 now. I paid $270 for mine. Was that the demonstration that the Frankenstein was supposed to be doing? Yeah, it wasn't, right? Let me go back for a minute. I think my customer did this outside too. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, this is the projector right here. Yeah. You can get it for $200 now. $200. You did that on a 4K. 4K not needed, please. Waste of money. All right, yeah, it's a kind of waste of money. I'm sorry. You don't need a 4K. Look at that. Easy. You don't need 4K. And our customer did that outside, literally outside. We got distance over here. Yeah, you don't need 4K. 4K is needed when you have gray and white screens. That's when you need it. Look at them codes. The bottom, man, they got, that's good codes right there. When they burning like that, look at that. You can drop anything on there and just cook it. That's when you know you got the barbecue just right. And one angry cat.
Quicker.
Cat in the direction. Is that right, cat? Rawr.
Did you know most dish soaps don't remove all grease?
Someone's like, I know you got a cat. Like, yeah.
That's
That's my buddy. He's running it somewhere.
It removes 99% of grease and food residue. That's why Dawn is trusted to save wildlife affected by oil. Dawn
Oh, I can't wait till Monday, man. We can get in here and get the rest of this done. I can't wait to silver this up. I could have swore we had enough to do the whole thing. It was supposed to be 4 feet by 270 feet, 250 feet. But we didn't have enough to do it. So now when we get in here, we got enough to cover this bottom half area all the way around. So I want to get that done, get that taped in, and that garage door, we can start knocking that out and getting that finished. So I got to put the panels for each one in there first. Then we put the sound barrier and then the styrofoam. That's going to be tedious right there. I can tell you that right from the door. We got to cut out the individual squares. And then I got to order another one. I might have to order 2 more for the floor. I'm probably going to need 2 or 3 more for the floor because we got to do the entire floor and then we got to build the floor over top of it. That's what we're doing next. You want to hear something crazy? So I'm basically looking at crock pots. I love freaking crock pots. You know, you can cook stuff in there, stews and all kinds of casseroles, and you can make dumplings, all kinds of stuff in a casserole. Did you know you can bake in a casserole? Oh, yes, you can. I tried it yesterday. I made biscuits. They bake in a crock pot. I know some people know this already, and I found out about this, but I had no idea you could bake bread in a crock pot. That has me thinking about interesting things now. So now, that right there, the crock pot I have on the table is a 2-quart. I went out and bought myself a big boy, 8-quart. With the computer out, I'm going to go all out on this thing. You can bake in these bad boys, which has me thinking like, all right. And you can bake the bread pretty fast. It doesn't take long at all. Really, it doesn't. It's pretty interesting. And it's much more fluffier than putting it into a conventional oven. So I'm looking at different things like recipes for cooking with a crock pot, which I've never even experimented before. It's a whole new world, man. I wouldn't have realized any of this if I had a regular kitchen put in. But now I'm thinking about doing a whole thing in crock pot cooking. I freaking love it. So I ordered 2 crock pots. So a crock pot, a regular air fryer, range would pretty much cost me, well, the wattage would be somewhere between 1800. Or a crock pot, like 6 quart, would be about 180 watts. That's it. That is it. And you can cook whatever you want in that bad boy. I do plan to get a full fryer at the bottom I can pull out. That I do plan to do. I like to fry. I'm curious what else I can do with this thing. I mean, if I can basically bake bread in this thing, I can definitely put pancakes, bake cakes, whatever I want in this bad boy. And they got the liners that you can put inside, so you can cook one food on one side and one on the other side. Oh, I'm about to go online, go on Facebook, go look me up on my group room and jump in there about crock pot cooking so I can learn some stuff. Oh, by the way, I told you this summer I'm going for my certifications, right? Yeah, certifications and basically building and all that stuff. Even though God bless me with the requirements to get the job done, I still want to get my certification for it all. Bam! Get it done. Okay. That's good. We're getting there. Start caulking. Let me see. Probably at 10 o'clock, I'll start doing the caulk work. I had to come back here and do the simple life. Also, too, I'm going to show you the front of the garage on how it's not what it used to be. The cars aren't out there anymore. They don't have it anymore. They used to, but they had the cars there. Oh, they moved up here at all, period. No way in the world. But now it's all rocks up there. It's pretty quiet up there. It's nice.
Can I get the handful?
Oh, I like this commercial. That is messed up.
Happy. Go for the handful.
That is so messed up. So messed up. How you gonna grab somebody's bag like that and you got their freaking chips all falling all over the floor and everything? That is messed up. Okie doke. Big old bullfrog. Gee, that sucker's huge. Ribbit. Ribbit taco. Ribbit. Ribbit. Rawr. Ribbit. Rawr. How dare you like me like that? You're dangerous, get it wrong. How dare you? Raw. 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 Look at you a friend like an orange cat. You need an orange cat because you're mission. Raw. But you're a tabby. You are definitely a tabby cat. How dare you attack me like that? I don't even know you that well. How dare you? Put you on camera, you trying to attack me. How dare you? How dare you try to attack me? Whoops, there we go. This is how we play. Your little attack. Come on, stand up. Fight me like a man. Fight me like a man. Fight me like a man. There we go. Yeah, that's my buddy right there. Right. Well, we're going to hook up some stuff in here. So while I'm building this place up and everything, there's some cool places we're going to hook up where tile can actually transfer under the floor, come back up, stairs and stuff. I want areas we can climb at in this bad boy. So you're going to have some fun in here. Oh, look at that image. Look at the image. La la la. Looks nice, doesn't it? Look at that. That's beautiful. I got to get pictures of this too for the site. They don't want to check this thing out. Okay, so all that's finished and done. We gotta go to the post office next week. We're going to the post office. Definitely all pop over there. I think it's some new pictures, new ones in here.
I load this and get this. Dare to dish differently.
It's pretty impressive, but that actually works. Hungo tire taco. You were watching my eyes, weren't you? You were watching my eyes. How dare you? Watching my eyes. Okay. All right. Somebody got freaking perfect eyesight. I see you watching my eyes. I'm looking at you, looking back. Ah, you're funny, dude. You're a funny dude. You're definitely a funny dude. Yeah. No taco? We don't need it. We don't need it. To tell you the truth, honestly, we really don't need it. There's nothing we don't need. So yeah, so pretty much the money we'll be making from all the technology. I told you, I don't plan to keep much of it, to tell you the truth. I get my land, I have my land, building my house from scratch, which I want to do. Grow my own food, all that good stuff, like living a lot more life like that. And the money that we make, pay my workers, and everything else I got to take care of for business. And majority of most of it, probably about out of 100%, out of maybe 90% of my income is going to charity. I don't want it. I have what I need, and that's all I need. I'm good. I don't need nothing else. I got the resources to build my new home. Nice piece of land. Someplace I can grow my own food and live at peace. And as long as I take care of all my expenses, everything else can just go to charity because I don't want it. I'm good. Ain't nothing else I want. I don't want fancy cars. I don't want expensive jewelry. I don't want fancy trips. Once in a while, I'll probably travel to a foreign country. And that's basically about it. But I don't want that glamorous life. I don't want it. I'm taking my money and I'm giving it away. I'm giving it to people who need it at the end of the day. I want to do that tiny home community. I want to build that. But all the rest of that stuff, I couldn't see myself spending that kind of money for a vehicle. I never could do. I can't do that. I could feed a lot of people with that money. So I ain't really worth my time. Buy something like that. I don't need it. Got too many people out here with nothing to eat. Richest country in the world, we got people starving. There's nothing to eat. That don't make any sense. How is that possible? People are too greedy. That's what it comes down to. Always make sure every time I leave out the door, I carry an extra $20 on me. I never know who may need something to eat.
Ugh, that guy's boring. A pew? Fancy. Flavor crystals? Well, we'll make it fancier. Well, no, it's too fancy. Perfect amount of fancy. Icebreakers.
Fancy. Absolutely a perfect type of fancy. See, if you wash something and it still stinks, there's something wrong with your freaking washer and dryer. Like, what's the deal with that? Mario. Where you at? You underneath the door phone? That's where you're at right now, right? We gotta do this working here too. I'm gonna start tonight. No, I'll start at 6 because I gotta do all these again. And this wall right here, did I staple? I gotta get all the areas I stapled at. I gotta get those done. We get those finished. Oh, fucks. Ha! Funny? You're funny. Definitely Joker. Definitely Joker. Definitely Joker. Now we got alarms gonna be kicking pretty soon. What's on here? Gotta get and start working on this place again. Took some time off, but now we're still waiting for our supplies to get in. Get the place finished up. All right, people, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get a couple hours rest. I gotta get back up. I gotta start working on this place again. Hope you enjoyed. Gotta go.